Hello and welcome again to AA Home Gardening. Today is all about our pigeon peas or gungo. Okay, so this is our Jamaican gungo. So usually in Jamaica we have our traditional rice and peas, which is kidney beans, to make the rice and peas. But when it comes to the Christmas season, we always change the peas and we use gungo. Look at mine, it is beautiful. So this was a request from my mom last year. She was doing looking at my garden tour and she was like, but there's no gungo peas. So mom, this is for you. I'm growing some gungo for you. My mom is still in Jamaica. So we have a love-hate relationship. I have a love-hate relationship with gungo peas. I love, look at the leaves. So beautiful. So when I was growing up, in Jamaica, in my time, when we were growing up, we could not say no to our parents or things like that. So my dad used to grow gungo. And then he would go and harvest it from the tree and then take it on the veranda for us kids to shell it out. I love gungo soup, but the problem was I was scared of the little wiggly worms that were sometimes in the gungo, and I was crying my eyes out because when we're in Jamaica, if you say no to the parents, it's like a disrespect and things like that. So I didn't want to say, Daddy, I can shell the peas. So because I used to cry my eyes out and they're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm really, really scared of the peas. So bless my sister and thing would just shell the peas and let me go and play because I was literally terrified of the little wiggly worm. So I'm gonna experiment in the UK. This is the first time I'm growing it. Experiment growing a nice gungo. So true leaves and everything coming through. So I'm gonna harden them off this week and then hopefully transplant these by weekend. So I have more than one growing right here. So this have so many different names. I think the most popular one is pigeon peas, but for Jamaican, we're gonna call it gungo. Okay, so gungo peas. So I get the nice big pack. I'll show you what it's like. So apart from the rice and peas, most vegan sometimes use the gungo to make curry gungo stew. So like curry gungo, so that's what it's like. So they used to make curry gungo, but the thing is, when I tried to get some of these to sprout, the majority was super old, so they wouldn't sprout. So I would say to you, if you're trying to grow probably, because the massive bush, you can grow it like to 2 meters, and one plant alone can feed a family of like 6. They produce loads. So if you're wanting probably 5 plants, I would say, and this is not exaggerating, try with at least 50 of these, unless I have a good supplier with some fresh ones. But I've been trying to get these to sprout for a couple weeks, well, probably a month now, and the first 2 lot, they were all old and they would not sprout. So take my advice, put loads out and try, and then hopefully you will get the amount you want. So this is in the legumes family, so it's loaded with protein. So like people who don't eat meat or anything like that, this is a proper substitute for the meat itself. And the thing is, this stores so well. So when they leave them on it, you can have them green or you can have them dry. So have you tried gungo soup? It's so refreshing, it's so nutritious, it's so nice. So you can have them green or you can leave them on the tree and let them dry, then you harvest them and they have a long storage life. So you don't have to worry about it going off or anything like that. So I'm gonna try and grow some directly outside at the allotment. But because our weather is so weird, and usually these normally come to season November, December, thereabout. That's when our climate, the weather starts changing, and it's autumn, and there's no guarantee if the autumn going to be really cold or anything like that. So I'm going to grow some in containers as well, so I can easily move them inside if I need to be. This even regulates your blood pressure. Okay, It's so good. They have loads of fibers. They have vitamin C, B1, B3, B9. So it's so nutritious, so nutritious. Loads of fibers. So if you haven't tried this, and it also boosts your energy, loads of iron. So try something new in your garden. Try something you haven't tried before. So I'm trying so much new things this year. This is just one of them. You will see the rest of them popping up in the videos coming soon, because as you know, it's spring and most of the things are being planted outside. So you will see as I go along. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to start this thing. So get some kitchen roll. Then you just get some of the seeds. So I just use the seeds I had before. So I put a couple seeds just in the kitchen roll like that. I will just fold it over because the seeds run everywhere. Fold it over like that. This is how simple it is. Then you get some water and just dampen the paper. So you don't need it dripping wet. You just damp it. Okay? But make sure it's damp all the way through, because we're not going to add any more water until it's sprouted. Okay? So damp it through like that. And what I did with mine the last time, I just had it on the windowsill. So this all damp through. You can see the seeds just like that. Then you get like a Ziploc, a bag or a clear bag of some sort. Open it up. Put it in. Then you can just tie the bag. This is how simple it is. You can put it in the soil if you want, but because the germination rate for me, that's it. Put it away, and maximum 10 days you should see the good ones sprouting. Because you can put it in a container straight away in dirt, but the issue I have is that sometimes I put it in a container, because the germination rate for me is so low, it's like you're there waiting and waiting and nothing happens. Whereas if you do it this way, you can then look in a couple of days and you can see one doing something, 9 not doing anything. Then you can take the one, then plant some fresh one. So this is how I would do it. So get your gungo peas started. So in autumn, we can have some beautiful harvests. So if you have grown gungo in cold climate before, please comment below and let me know what was the pros and cons of growing gungo in a cold climate. And if you have tasted gungo rice and peas and also the traditional rice and peas, let me know which one you prefer below, because my dad is gungo. I'm sometimes on the borderline. I don't know. I like both of them. Let me know below which is your favorite one, gungo or red peas rice and peas. So thanks for watching. Remember to thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep growing. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell.